In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Does it happen with you that you need to think upon something which is important and which should not be delayed, but you are found thinking upon certain other things which are not that much important or which are not urgent? If urgent, not very important, then it does happen with most of the people. Most of the people. Why it does happen? There are certain things which are important but not emotional, does not touch our emotions, but these things are important. While another certain things which are not important at all, not important at all, but these things are touching, stirring our emotions. These things stir our emotions, and these things stir our emotions and catch our attention, keep us engaged, keep us busy. We keep thinking about those things which are not as important, which are not as important. But simply because these things are stirring our emotions, so we get engaged in it. We get engaged in it. That is something. And we keep thinking, while the real things, the important things, the very necessary things, although it must be taken immediately, but we don't pay attention to it at all, or we don't pay it as much attention as it is needed, or we don't take it urgently. Is there any solution? Yes, there is one. That is the reason that we are talking on the subject. That is the reason. And we can do is, the solution is, a paper and a pencil is the solution. A paper and a pencil is the solution. Take a paper and a pencil. Keep enlisting whatever comes to your mind that this thing needs to be done. Do enlist even the things which are not important but which are touching your emotions. Do enlist even these things. Do put these things into the list of as well. Now, having done that, although the list never gets completed, why? Because anything important can pop up into your mind. Anything, anytime something important can pop up into your mind, and you need to put it on the paper. You need to put it on the paper. And now, what to do? Having made a list of the things, a list which never gets completed, having a list of the items seeking our attention needs to be done. Now we need to put these into 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 an importance wise list, ranking these items. And now, having done this thing, take the one at the top, or one of the top two, top three. Take one of those items and keep putting your thoughts on the subject on paper. Do the brainstorming. Put the questions on the paper. Whatever questions comes to your mind, keep doing this thing, putting your thoughts on the paper. This will make you focus on the right thing. away from the wrong things, away from the unnecessary things. This will put your thoughts in a right way. This will put your thoughts in a right way and protect you from being focused on the wrong things. Protect you from being focused on the unnecessary things, unnecessary and emotional things, unnecessary and entertaining things, unnecessary things, because we people are usually shirkers. We don't want to do the hard work. We are putting the important but boring things on the back burner. We shouldn't be doing this actually, because doing this actually becomes very harmful for us. We do have to bear the losses. We find ourselves unable to focus and to do the right things. We need to do this. We need to work. We need to think with a paper and a pencil in the hand. We need to think with a paper and a pencil in the hand. We do need to put our thoughts on the paper. We do need to put the questions which arises into our mind, and we can seek the answers from the other people as well. If these things are too personal, we can ask the people who don't know us, or we can ask the people in such a way, in a generalized way, so that people could not judge. But it is not something which is compulsory. It is just a sort of suggestion, and everything else is not very personal, by the way. Paper pencil are the biggest help for focusing on the right thing, and for taking us away from the wrong thing, from the unnecessary things, from the things which are not urgent. And I think this is a very useful instrument. A paper and a pencil is a very useful instrument, staying focused. And this is one thing. Still there is another thing. While if at all we do think on something which is very necessary, and we are thinking without a paper and a paper and a pencil, what does happen? The we our mind start wandering after some of the time, and it becomes difficult for us to stay focused on the right item. It does happen. Again, a very good amount of time is wasted to be able to avoid focusing on the wrong thing, and to be able to avoid the wandering of our mind instead of being focused on the right item. I think this the paper pencil is something very useful, very beneficial. I have tried it many years, but unfortunately I couldn't do it for the past few years. I've decided to take the help of this again, because I have been found wasting the time by focusing on the wrong thing, or even if I'm focused on the right thing, but my mind goes wandering after a little bit of the time focused on the right thing. That is the problem. It is a problem afflicting most of the people. It is a problem which is afflicting most of the people. Thank you. Jazakallah.